It's Jack from B&T McFarland. Today we're going to go over the steps on how to put on a 3-point hitch implement onto your tractor. So let's get into it. We're going to start today's video going over the 3-point hitch in general, what the different parts are, and what to look for when you're actually setting up an implement for the first time onto the tractor. I know the first couple times you do this, it is pretty intimidating to do and to look at. There's pins everywhere. It's tough to know what goes where. But in general, what you're going to do is you're going to put the side links on first. So these are the 2 links down below right here, and they adjust with the sway bar adjusters inside. So you're able to take a wrench, or sometimes on a more deluxe 3-point hitch system, they're pin systems where you're able to open and close the width of your 3-point hitch. And again, there's 2 different styles of 3-point hitches. Right here on the BX tractor and a lot of smaller subcompact tractors, you'll see a more basic design where the side links at the end of them, they don't extend, they're fixed. Where on an LX series tractor or some larger tractors with bigger, heavier implements, you have a more deluxe 3-point hitch where you have extendable side links, where at the end, to match up your implements, they will go in and out, making it a little bit easier to hook up your 3-point hitch. And again, you have your top link here. So that goes in and out, so you can adjust the angle back and forth of your implement. And then you also have a side angle adjuster over here with a turnbuckle, so you can take a wrench and spin that. And if you're doing any kind of grading with a box scraper or a grading scraper, you can adjust the angle left and right. So now that that's out of the way, we're gonna put on the side links of the 3-point hitch, and that will be the first step that you do. So the first step you're gonna do is back the tractor close enough to the implement that it's easy to put these side links on. They do move up and down a little bit, so you do have a bit of wiggle room. And then you're gonna just put the pin through, and then you'll put that safety clip through. And then you're gonna go around to the other side and do the same thing over there. And then once you have that side done, both your side links are on, and now we're gonna hook up the PTO shaft. So the first step you're gonna do is take this little cap off of the back of the PTO shaft. This actually protects it when you're not using it, so it doesn't get gummed up with dirt when you don't have your snowblower rear attachment on. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna hook up your your PTO shafts, and this actually extends in and out. So the first thing you're gonna do is spin it so you line up the splines. And then you can see right there, the splines are lined up, but it's not actually on the tractor. So then you're going to pull back on the collar like that. Then push in the PTO shaft until you hear that click. If you don't hear the click, then your PTO shaft likely isn't connected, and just give it a good tug back to make sure it's actually on there before you start your implement. One thing to mention about the PTO shaft is they all come with this plastic cover on them, and that's just there so that when the PTO shaft spins up, this part doesn't spin. And you'll see there's gonna be a chain on the PTO shaft. You just hook this up to a part of the implement that's not moving, so that when it does spin up, this plastic shaft stays still. So if you don't get something caught in there, something you don't want to get caught in there, like yourself or any kind of materials that you're working around. And then finally, the last step that you're gonna do is hook up the top link. This is the easiest part because this actually goes in and out. Just spin this left or right and you'll extend and retract your top link. And that's just as simple as putting in those side links. Just put that top link pin through and then put the safety pin in. And just like that, you have your 3-point hitch implement set up on the back of your tractor. If that whole process seems a little bit intimidating to you, Kubota, they do make a quick hitch system, which I will be making a video on soon in the next couple of weeks. And basically what that does is it's a hitch system that hooks onto the 3-point hitch. Instead of having to go through the process of putting in the side links and the top links each and every time, you just back up to your implement, scoop it up with a couple of hooks, and then you're on your way with the implement, other than hooking up your PTO shaft. And as always, I just want to thank you guys for watching. And if you need help with parts, sales, or service, give us a call at 613-225-0555. Thank you.